Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good day. How's it going today? Alright, I just came back from the dentist. I had to get some work done on my tooth, so excuse me. I may talk a little funny here. I'm still a bit numbed. But yeah, I basically want to make a response to that video I made the other day, or yesterday, the question of the week. And I asked you guys, for your first language, how long did it take you to become conversational? And what techniques did you use to get to that level? So I got a lot of responses in that video. Really do appreciate it. Enjoyed reading them. Very interesting responses. And yeah, so I'm going to get my little response here. So as you guys know, my first language was Chinese. Mandarin was my first language. And it took me 3 months to become conversational, basic conversation. Okay, I was able to hold a conversation with a native speaker, but I was doing that like every day, all day, 7 days a week. I was on Chinese like crazy, and I didn't really have that many resources. I had a dictionary, I had a phrase book. That's it. I didn't have like a course, like teach yourself some form of course. I didn't have one of those until maybe later on, like a year later. Basically, what I was doing was I was learning phrases, practicing them on native speakers. When I learned something, I would go practice on a native speaker. I was doing that every day. And you know, when you do something like that every day, you don't have a choice but to retain all of that and get better. So me and my buddy Ichimaru, Jamal, we used to do this every day. He used to come over to my house. He used to ask me, hey man, where we going today? Where we going today? It was like an adventure. It was an adventure. And I say, well, we can go to the mall, we can go to the library, go to the school library, you know. That's all we used to do. And it was so fun because the reactions, that's what made it really fun, the reactions from the people. I remember going to Barnes and Nobles, there would be a table. And I think it was like during exam week, sometimes you will have a lot of students up there. And I remember there being some Chinese people up there, and we would just go sit at the table and pull our books out, our book bags, take all our books, and just look at them, and then we'll initiate a conversation with one of the people there sitting at the table. We'll ask them where they're from. We would ask them where they're from, and then they would say, "Oh, I'm from China or Korea," and we'll just start it up. And they'd be so surprised, like, "Oh my God, where'd you learn this? Where'd you learn?" And the funniest thing about it, a few words and phrases, and they get surprised. So this right here is what kept me motivated and kept me going. Getting all these good reactions, meeting these nice people, you know. I know some people aren't advocates of getting out there right away, speaking and whatnot. But for me, I find it very, very, very motivating, and it keeps me going. Because it's like, oh yeah, I'm going to go ahead and, you know, I was like, I'm going to learn this today, and use it on native speaker, you know. And I did that. I was doing that, did it for a full 3 months, and next thing you know, I was able to converse on a basic level. Now, when I was at home, like when I would go back home, I would use the computer, go to chat rooms. Jongwon.com was the only chat room I knew of, so I would go there very often. I would go there, and it was just all pinging, and just practice, same deal, every day. So I know a lot of people would say stuff like, well, 3 months is so short a period of time, there's no way that you can become conversational or whatever, you know, start speaking 3 months. It is possible, but you got to work really, really hard, and you'd be doing it every day. If you just do like 1 hour a week, you know, here and there like that, it's not going to work. It's going to take you longer. So I didn't really have like techniques, this FLR stuff. I didn't have anything like that. I was just a normal language learner, just starting off, and motivated. I was really motivated, and I kept doing it, because that's the thing. When you start on something, no matter if you have techniques or not, if you stick with it, you're going to get the results. It's inevitable. You're going to get the results, and that's what happened with me. I just kept doing it. So motivation plays a big factor in this, and if you don't have the motivation, then it's not going to work out. But anyway, that's my little response. Thanks again for the comments. I enjoy reading them. Let me know if you guys have any questions or any other comments. Leave them below. Otherwise, thanks for viewing, and I'll talk to you guys here shortly.